It started as a stupid dare. We were just four friends, bored, restless, and chasing something to jolt our Saturday night awake. The idea was simple. We'd sneak in, play a quick game of hide and seek, record it for laughs, and leave before midnight. I wish we never went near that place. From the outside, the building looked like it was melting into the earth. Brick walls crumbled like dried paper, windows missing, vines crawling up the structure like veins. But what really hit me was the silence. No crickets, no wind, just silence thick enough to feel. When I stepped into that abandoned building, the air felt wrong, like the walls themselves were holding their breath, waiting for me to make a mistake. The first thing I noticed was the silence, not the kind that feels peaceful, but the kind that makes your heart pound louder than your footsteps. Every creak, every soft echo of my shoes felt like a warning. There were four of us that night, me, Tyler, Jess, and Aaron. We were just supposed to play one last game of hide and seek before they tore the building down. Simple, stupid, but that's how it always starts, doesn't it? The building used to be an elementary school. Half the windows were shattered and the walls were covered in graffiti. Names of kids who thought they were immortal once. I remember shining my flashlight down the hallway. The beam hit the lockers, scratches across the metal like something had been dragged through them. Aaron laughed. "Man, this place is creepy as hell," he said, but his voice cracked just a little. He tried to play it off. We all did. Jess was the first to go hide, then Tyler, then Aaron, and then it was my turn to count. 10, 9, 8. The sound of my own voice bounced back at me, but it didn't sound right. It came back slower, like the echo was delayed. I stopped counting, and in that silence, something whispered my name. Not loud, not even clear, just a soft, broken version of my own voice, repeating my name from somewhere inside the dark. "Jess?" I whispered, no answer. "Tyler?" Still nothing. Just that same whisper again, closer this time. And now it wasn't saying my name. It was counting. 6, 7, 8. I felt my stomach twist, because no one else in that building knew that I had been counting backward. I froze, the kind of fear that doesn't let you move, doesn't even let you breathe. Somewhere down the hallway, a locker slammed shut. Once, then twice, like someone was moving. Closer. My flashlight flickered. Once, twice, then died completely. The darkness was absolute, and in it, I could hear the sound of bare feet. Not running, not walking, just pacing, slow, rhythmic, right outside the classroom I'd backed into. "Guys," I whispered, "this isn't funny." That's when I saw it. A faint glow under the door, like someone was dragging a flashlight across the floor. But the beam wasn't steady. It moved in slow, sick circles. I pressed my back against the wall, trying not to make a sound. Then, a soft knock, followed by a voice. "Found you." I felt my throat tighten. That wasn't any of my friends. The voice was deeper, hoarse, almost broken, like someone who hadn't spoken in years. I didn't respond, didn't move. But then the handle began to turn. I dove under one of the desks. The door creaked open, painfully slow, and I heard the sound of breathing. Heavy, wet, like whoever it was standing just inches from where I hid. For a few seconds, nothing happened. Then I heard something drop onto the floor, metal hitting tile, and roll until it stopped near my shoe. I glanced down. It was a keychain with a small tag that read, "Property of room 107. The sound of breathing stopped. Then, footsteps began again, this time moving away. I waited 10 seconds, 20, 30. Then I crawled out from under the desk, grabbed the keychain, and peeked out the door. The hallway was empty, but every locker door was now wide open. I whispered Jess's name again, and this time, someone answered, but it wasn't Jess. The voice came from the intercom speaker above my head. It crackled to life, and through static, I heard a voice say, "Don't look behind you." I didn't even think. I ran. My footsteps echoed through that empty hallway, and with every door I passed, something slammed shut behind me. Like the whole building was closing in, trying to trap me inside. I ran until I couldn't breathe, until my lungs burned and my throat felt raw. I didn't even know where I was anymore. Every hallway looked the same. Rotten posters on the walls, broken tiles underfoot, and that faint smell of mildew and dust that seemed to follow me no matter which way I turned. Then I saw movement at the far end of the corridor, a small flashlight beam swinging wildly. It was Jess, or at least I thought it was. She was standing halfway in the dark, whispering something I couldn't make out. When I called her name, she didn't react, just tilted her head, and that's when I noticed she wasn't holding a flashlight. The light was coming from inside her hand. A faint white glow pulsed through her skin, like something was moving just beneath it. Crawling. Then in that voice I'll never forget, she whispered, "You weren't supposed to come back." I took a step backward. My heel hit something soft. I looked down. Tyler, his eyes open, mouth frozen mid-scream. And the worst part? His phone light was still on, pointed right at the ceiling. Jess, or whatever was wearing her face, started walking toward me. Slow, twitching steps, like she was learning how to move again. Her voice came again, but now it wasn't one voice. It was many, layered, broken, whispering from deep inside the walls. "We're still playing. Your turn to hide." I turned and bolted, past the gym, past the broken lockers, toward the faint light bleeding through the cracked front door. When I burst outside, the night air hit me like a wave, cold and alive. I didn't stop running until I reached the streetlight, and even then, I couldn't bring myself to look back. The police showed up later that night. They found my friends' phones, their bags, their clothes, but not them. The officers said the building had been condemned for years. No one had been inside since 2015, when 3 students disappeared playing hide and seek. Their names? Jess, Tyler, Aaron. The same names as my friends. I still don't know what I saw in there, but sometimes, late at night, when my phone screen flickers and I hear faint tapping from the walls, I swear I hear that voice again. Ready or not, here I come.